Hey, welcome back, Costco cousins, to another episode of a shop with me at Costco. And as you can see, we're starting out with these nuts, Baru nuts, which are expensive, but please hold on. Let's go to the computer, Mr. Matt, to take a look at these in detail. Okay, so here we are on the computer, and I'm looking up what is the Baru nut. You can see it has a scientific name, Dipteryx alata, if I'm saying that anywhere close, not sure, but it's a native of Brazil, this particular nut. And then going to do a little more research here. This is a superfood hunter who says this is one of the healthiest nuts on the planet. And here you thought that Bobby from Bobby Approve was the healthiest nut on the planet. You were sadly mistaken. I am just kidding, all of you Bobby supporters, which I am one, by the way. Don't come at me in the comments. He's doing a great job giving us some health information. And in fact, this is probably a nut that is Bobby approved, given that it only has two ingredients on the back of the bag there. So some of the things, again, trying to do a little more digging and research on what are the benefits of this particular snack food. Calories, it's low. Fiber, it's high. Some antioxidants there, magnesium, and other health boosting minerals. Can't ask for more than that. So let's now compare nuts. Well, let me not say it that way exactly, but you know what I'm saying. We're going to look at the differences between these. And you can see here, in terms of calories, it's the lowest. Protein is right there. Fighting weight there's punching above its weight class. And then the fiber, it's the highest fiber at 5 grams. So for people like me who sometimes get a little bloated walking around looking like I'm 6 months on, this can help to move things along that congested colon highway, having more fiber in your diet. And can't forget the antioxidants here, about 4 times as much as the second place nut here, 1400, 6300 in terms of antioxidants. So not a bad nut at all. Pound for pound, this is going to do it for you. I mean, just looking at some of the pricing here, definitely cheaper at Costco. This is Amazon 166 per ounce, works out to about 75 cents per ounce with Costco. And some of the other places here that have it for sale can't beat it. This Whole Foods is $10 for a 6 ounce bag. You gotta have four of those to get to the 24 ounces. So that's $40 compared to $17. This is the closest, the Baru nuts in 24 ounce bag on eBay, $36. But still, we're talking that's twice as much as the $18 you're going to pay at Costco. So definitely a 10 out of 10, would highly recommend. Back to you in the studio, Mr. Matt. Thank you, computer, Mr. Matt, for that fantastic reporting. Coming back to you in the studio. Yeah, this is definitely something you need to try. And I want to really promote it because you know how Costco does. If things don't sell well, you won't see them on the shelf anymore. And this is a good price and a good product. And I like to see Costco bring it back. So if all of us will go out and just give it a try, trust me, you will like this product. And if you don't, I am making this guarantee. If you don't like it and you run into me in the Costco, I will buy you lunch. Well, a hot dog and a drink, not, anything you want necessarily, but at least a hot dog and a drink if you don't like this product. $17.99. Jump on it while supplies last. All right, then moving along through some of the other things here. This white cheddar popcorn, I did give this a try because it looked like it was good. Had some coconut oil there as opposed to some of the hateful eight oils. And of course, the cheddar cheese, that stuff is not good for you. But I gotta say, tried it. Did not like it. Did not take it back, but did throw away more than half of the bag. So, yeah, probably not a recommend for me. I would say 3 out of 10 would not recommend. But your taste buds may vary, so you can let me know if you've tried that and you like it. Then this immunity shot, this is different from the Suja immunity shots and hadn't seen this before. So wanted to give this a try. The ingredients list looks pretty good in terms of its organicness. And I gotta say, they were pretty good. I put it in the freezer just to get a little slushy consistency to it. And that ginger bites you. See, it was the second ingredient on that list. And you definitely, it's pronounced when you drink it, but very good. And it could have been that cayenne pepper. So you got the cayenne pepper and the ginger together. It was pretty good. All right, then the BB Go chicken rice bowls. Thinking like some teriyaki chicken. You got 6 of them in the bowl here. And I think I might save this for a review. And I do some product reviews as well on this channel. So be sure to look out for those once a month because I did purchase that, and I'll let you know what I thought about that. I have already tried it, but I don't want to give it away here in this video. So stay tuned for the next video on product taste testing to see that one. Now we'll talk about these Dots pretzels, which are pretty good. Can't remember where I've had these first, but this is a huge package here in the Costco. Now, of course, it's not a healthy snack. We're not doing this to have the healthiest snack of all. We already got the Baru nuts, so that's a healthy snack. Let us go off a little bit and try these, and they're pretty good. I like that. And then, of course, we do have this. This is kind of healthy. Some plums or prunes, essentially dried plums, 14 grams of sugar, and everything else is looking pretty good here. $9.99 for that. Then some spam that I've never seen this flavor of before, and I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but some type of Asian spam or something, maybe. I don't know. Just looking at the lower sodium spam and comparing the sodium counts for you so that you can get a sense of what this is compared to the other. And it's 25% sodium on the low sodium. And if I remember correctly, it was 21% on the regular spam. So that's interesting. But I've never had that flavor. So we'll have to maybe see if somebody has and we'll give that a try. Then we have some butter cookies, some French butter cookies, La Mière. No idea if I'm saying that at all. La Mière Plot. 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 Ooh, oui, oui. Croissant. French fry. It's all the French I know. I asked my daughter about that one, who speaks fluent French, actually. Who overheard her on the phone with somebody speaking French and was like, wow, she is pretty good at that. $8.97 for those cookies, though. And for $4.97, you can get some candy or chocolate covered nuts. Not sure exactly what it is, but you got 3 different varieties here. I believe this is a leftover from the holidays. Maybe people were buying these as gifts for office mates or something, and they did not move very well. So the fact that there's a 97 at the end of this is meaning they're trying to move it out, and a Death Star. So $4.97, and also the peppermint bark, which was definitely a holiday treat that's still around. And I know some people really like this. So, of course, if you do, there's nothing wrong with having peppermint bags in your house after the fact. $6.97 is a good price for that. Continuing with some of the 97s, the Coastal Berry Mix, like a trail mix essentially here. This is also on a discount. I don't remember the price of this when it was regular price, but I do remember seeing it. But I want to say it was at least $10. So the fact that you're getting this for $4.97 is probably a 50% or more savings, and it's moving fast. So people are obviously taking advantage of that. And then the almond cream covered almonds with dark chocolate. I guess these did not move very well. And we saw from the list earlier that almonds are a pretty healthy snack, though these have been altered quite a bit with the chocolate and the cream, but they're on sale for $5.97. They're going to take a look at some diapers because here I'm at the Costco in St. Louis here visiting my grandson. Yes, that's right. You heard it here first. Very proud grandfather here. So having to pick up some diapers, doing a comparison between Huggies and the Kirkland brand. And as you can see, they are essentially the same price for this. 174 count in both packages. So, given the option of the Kirkland brand, which is probably Huggies anyway, or the name brand, if you will. Gonna go ahead and get the name brand here for my boy just to, make sure he stays dry. I gotta say, these things are really advanced. Had to change them a few times, of course, and the diaper has a little indicator on it. So you can tell just by looking at the outside of the diaper if the diaper is got moisture in it, if it's wet. And I was just like, wow, things have changed from when I had the little ones. We didn't know it was wet unless we, kind of touch it or you smell it, of course. But now you can just look at it. It has this indicator on it to let you know that the diaper needs to be changed. A pretty cool shout out to Huggies for that. Of course, getting some toilet paper there. We know the story with the Kirkland toilet paper. Though some people say it's not as good as Sam's brand of toilet paper. So we gotta, I guess, maybe do a test comparison of that. Can't do that live, of course. May have to just do that and come back to you and report back as to which one of those were softer or met the test. All right. Let's get out of the mud here and get some water. Do need to get a case of water as well. $3.99 for a case of water, and that's 40 bottles of water. So in the grocery store, you might be able to get a case of water for $3.99, but it might be 24 bottles of water at that price, and that's probably when it's on sale. So this is not a bad price for water here. Then looking at the Amy Lou chicken crumbles here, sesame ginger. That looks pretty good. I've not tried that before and did not buy that this time, but just wanted to show it to you, give you a sense of what that was like. $12.99 for that. This one I did buy teriyaki pineapple meatballs from Amy Lou. And again, let's hold on that to let you know about that. But these are chicken and, the health thing on it. Of course, you got it's not too healthy, but not that bad either. Then taking a look at some grapes here. Of course, no need to look at the ingredients list there. Hopefully, it's just grapes. Of course, trying to get some darker ones here. These are red grapes, but those would look like black grapes. So want to get those because the darker the grape, the sweeter the juice. Also going to pick up some baking potatoes today. So again, this shop with me, you're getting to see what I am getting. Not sure why we're looking at the ingredients list on the potato. Potato is not that great for you, especially white potato. Sweet potato is a little bit better, but $5.39 for that bag. And then these Peruvian onions, sweet onions. Not had these before. Of course, I'm usually just getting the yellow onions or the red onions, but gotta say, tried these and they were a little juicier than a regular onion, but the taste was pretty good. So did get that and did enjoy that with some fried potatoes, and then also mixed it up with some salad and whatnot. Not a bad dish at all. But if you're looking for the regular yellow onions, $3.79 for a 5-pound bag. Of those, got a couple of different options of onions. And then they do have the red onions here at Costco as well. So you got the red onions, you got the yellow onions, and you have the Peruvian onions. And then the avocados are on sale at Costco. Not often you see that the avocados are on sale. Product of Mexico here. $2 savings, getting that down to $5.89. I was going to take a look at these ravioli here, spinach ravioli, spinach and cheese. I'm going to try these out to see what they're like. Again, it's pasta, so maybe not the healthiest thing, but let's just give it a whirl. Then some kimchi, and it looks like this container has gotten smaller. I don't know if this is a product of shrinkflation, and I can't remember what the price was of the other container to be able to do a comparison to see if this is just a price increase that they're using the smaller container for. But $7.99 for that. Then a sample break there. Try one of the chicken, not chicken. Was that a chicken or beef tamale? But a tamale there in the store. And it was actually pretty good, by the way. Then the Japanese barbecue sauce, something to go with those meatballs. But 23% sodium there. So going to give that a try. And I'll go ahead and tell you that's like just a teriyaki sauce, essentially, is what that reminds me of. Calling it a Japanese barbecue sauce gives it a little extra oomph and weight, but just essentially a teriyaki sauce. As my mom would say, boy, it ain't nothing but teriyaki sauce. So in either case, folks, that will do it for today. Gonna make my way up to the front, up to the exit here. And I know that you have a lot of options out there when it comes to YouTube videos. So I thank you for selecting this particular video and watching this particular video. And if you've made it this far and you don't mind, if you could please hit the subscribe button to help the algorithm do what the algorithm does, that would greatly appreciate. I would greatly appreciate that. And until next time, I'm not in, I'm out.